Hello everybody, this is Lila in Hawaii. Maybe you can hear the birds. They're right outside my window where I'm filming this. They're noisy today. It's blowing quite a lot and they love the breeze. I went swimming this morning in the pool, and it's a community pool in the park, and I must say one very large white pigeon sat right at the water's edge, right beside us, and watched us intently. There were 15 of us in a water aerobics class, and this white pigeon watched us intently for the whole hour. It was amazing. He got splashed with water sometimes and he didn't move. Back to business. I was going to show you a book I'm working on. It's taking me a little while to work on it because I want to get it right, but it's a book of letters, and it's an ancient, well, old, several centuries ago. This lady, French lady, called Madame de Sevigne. I don't know how you pronounce her name exactly, but that's her name. And this is the original book. Someone gave me this book, which is gorgeous. This is the book right here. And so I wanted to keep that intact, yet I didn't particularly like the cover the way it was. So I added this lace frame to it. The rest of it's pretty much the way it came, except I added some gold sort of foil around there. And then I made a faux cover for it like this, because it is a book of her letters. She was purported to be the best letter writer in France, and she wrote hundreds and hundreds of letters, and you can find them online. And I've made all sorts of little embellishments with the letters. Her handwriting is just beautiful. So this is a little book I made that's going in there. And then that's a picture of her. There are quite a few throughout the book that are of her. And so all these pages are original. Let me get this out of here. These are original. And then I just added pictures I could find here and there of her. This is in her younger days. And all I did was added some little glitz to that to jazz it up a little bit. And but these are all original pages. So what I'm doing now is I'm collecting old letters, and I'm hoping to add them all in a nice way to the book. And one of the ways I thought I would add them is some old envelopes. And it's kind of funny, this is an old envelope that I have in my collection here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it was from a doctor in France, and he mailed it to a doctor here in Hawaii. And this is a long time ago. Anyway, the stamps, this was 1958. The stamps are original, but the amusing thing to me was postage due 10 cents. So whoever received it all the way from France to Honolulu had to pay 10 cents to get it. And then these are original pieces, and then the back looks like that. So I love the envelopes so much with the stamps and everything that I've made multiple copies of it. And this is one of my own copies. And so inside I'm putting Madame's letters, some of them, copies of them of course, that look like the original. So those will go inside the book. And let's move on. So here's a portrait of her. As I say, I haven't finished this. This is a work in progress. I'm still looking for items pertaining to her, and still, trying to figure out the best way to approach this and keep its format and yet add a contemporary sort of feel to it. And the book is very old. A friend of mine here in Hawaii found it for me at a university used bookstore, and I really like it. Of course, it's in French, so you do have that old book odor to it. So when I store it, I put it in lavender buds, of course, and so I'm working on that. And I've collected up, I don't show them here, but I have collected up a number of images and paper and stamps and so forth pertaining to the era, and then As I said, I am looking for more data on her and more old letters, and if I can't find more of her old letters, well then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use old French letters that I either have in my stash or that I've come across, and I'll just reproduce them some way. So this is the original book, as I said, and it sits in a cover I made, which is more contemporary, protects it. There's a picture of on the back of it, and the back of the original book is here, but it had some funky writing on there that I didn't like, so I added this script, and then I found a picture of the dress that she might have worn, but it was lacking the head, so I was able to cut out another picture of her, a portrait, and apply it to the dress so that it's a complete person. I didn't like the idea of a headless woman in there. So I hope you're able to see that and enjoy it, and have a bit of a laugh like I did with this. So funny. Oh, there was nothing inside it. But I just loved it. The postage due was 10 cents. Oh my goodness. Isn't that funny? And this was addressed to Hawaii Cancer Society, and it came to a physician, and it came from a physician in France, also from a hospital professor. He was probably a physician as well. So that's it. So thank you, Madame, for letting me show your letters, and goodbye to everyone. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.